Hi, I'm Amy Collins with RE/MAX Results, and it is time for our monthly update. So today we're going to look at some of the numbers that were pulled from the December MLS. So we're going to take a look at the 13 county metro area and compare it against to how are those numbers looking to different individual communities. We're going to take a look at Lakeville, Eagan, Eden Prairie, Plymouth, and Stillwater, primarily focusing on areas that I actually do the majority of my business in. So let's start. Let's take a deep look. Some of the key metrics that I like to look at are average time on site, average sale price, the number of new listings in each area, and the number of closed in each area. So we're going to hear a lot of very similar themes that we have been hearing throughout 2020 and 2021, which are the time on market is going down or staying flat because it is already down so much. The homes are continuing to appreciate, so prices are going up. The number of new listings remains that they're still going down. And the number of closed is down compared to last year, of course, because there's less inventory available to sell. So let's start. Let's take a look at the Twin Cities 13 county metro area to start. Then let's take a look at Lakeville. Now let's take a look at Eden Prairie. Let's head on over to Plymouth. Then we're going to look at Stillwater. Last but not least, we're taking a look at Eagan. How do these stats compare to the overall what's going on in the United States housing market? They're relatively following that. We might be a little bit different here in the Twin Cities metro just because of the seasonalities that we have is so different here from going from spring market to winter is obviously a huge drastic change in what's going on. But overall, we are mirroring that. Here's a look at just the national stats of the number of active monthly listings. You can see that we had the peak towards the end of summer and fall and the lowest amount of new listings heading into December. There's some overall theories as to why we aren't seeing more listings. Number one is that it was anticipated, or some people were talking about, that we would see more foreclosures in a market like this, but we simply have not seen that, and we're not expecting to see foreclosures. Another reason why we might be seeing less inventory available is because that new construction, while it remains hot, it has decreased year over year, and I'll have another segment on that. And many people believe that with the pandemic that the number of new listings had decreased, of course, and that we would start seeing things to rebound, which it kind of looked like it was about to in the end of summer and early parts of fall, but then we had Omicron hit, and so could the variable be that there isn't as many listings because of Omicron, or could it be because of seasonality here in the Twin Cities? So both probably play a factor in it, but nonetheless, we haven't started to see inventory rebound yet as we would hope. And obviously, because of the inventory issues, we're still seeing prices remain high. We are continuing to see prices appreciate. And so the question is, how much more can prices appreciate? At what point will we see prices depreciate? Well, here's another look at that. Overall, we can relatively say that prices had started to kind of flatten towards the summer and the fall portions, and we'll probably start seeing that. On average, homes were appreciating 18% across. Again, this is United States information. You saw how the homes appreciated in the local markets on my last slides. We're going to continue to see homes probably appreciate, but not as aggressive rates year over year as we just currently came through. So homes will continue to appreciate. They're not going to appreciate in the double digits as they once have But will homes depreciate? Not in most areas. So what does that mean to you if you are currently interested in getting into the real estate market? As a seller, you should continue to see that your home will probably sell fast. You have a lot of equity in your home. So that's great news for you. If you are a buyer, just simply making sure that you are prepared to enter this market. And what does being prepared mean? Making sure that you're pre-approved prior to going on any showings or open houses, making sure that you're ready to be able to make a fast offer if needed, if you find your dream house. And also make sure that you know if you can or even want to be in the game, if you're going to want to ask more on a house than what it's currently listed for. Those are some of the obstacles that some of our buyers are looking for. It doesn't mean that it's going to happen to you. It is still a great time to buy because the loan rates are still relatively low. They are going to go up slightly. So right now is one of the better times to buy in 2022 because we will start seeing mortgage rates start increasing. Again, slightly, but right now is probably going to be one of the lowest points that they will be at. So there you go. You're armed with the information of how our real estate market is looking. And if you have any further questions, as always, I'd love to help you out and walk you through any questions that might be specific to your area and or to your home specifically. Make it a great day.